The red point deals with sex and vital force. The color in this point shows where you are sexually right now. You were told to look into the red point from the yellow center and check the color. Was it bright or dull? Was there other colors there other than red? Did you see any dark spots? You were asked to see if this color was right for you. Just how did it appear? You were told to touch any spots or anything that called to you to ask questions as to why it was there. In this point, spots represent sexual repression. The red point should always be a nice bright red with no spots. Then there was a multitude of questions for you to ask. First being, what are my sexual inhibitions? What were you told? Then you asked, do I have a healthy attitude about sex? Now, an unhealthy attitude towards sex can cause mental, physical, and emotional problems and even diseases. Even people who enjoy sex could have feelings of guilt from input they are unaware of. This input that takes away from some of their enjoyment is on an unconscious or subconscious level and needs to be found and released. Creator's law, the cosmic law regarding sex, is as follows. Any act of sex, regardless of what it is, between two consenting adults is condoned and accepted by Creator, providing there is love. Where there is no love, in Creator's eyes, is lust and debauchery. There can be no third-party hurt. An example of hurting a third party would be going after someone else's husband or wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend, or any other act that hurts a third party. You see, sex is one of the greatest gifts that our Creator can give. It should be accepted and enjoyed as such. Now you moved into the red point, and in the red point you found a stairway leading to a blue room. You were asked to go up the stairway and enter the room, where you saw a mirrored wall. You went before the mirror and asked, do I have any inhibitions about sex? Where did I get this incorrect thought or input? Is there anything affecting me now that stems from a past life or from this life, and how can I release it? These are big questions that we ask very humbly of the red point in order to really understand where we sit in this storyline. What must I learn to enjoy sex? And what would make sex more exciting for me and my mate? You see, Earth is the place where we can embody our sexual selves. On the other side, there is nothing but love and service. So we come here to learn about engaging in sexual love. There were scenes played out for you in the mirrored wall. They were to show you what you need to learn to correct your problems. Sometimes scenes from past lives will play, perhaps showing physical and sexual abuse, which is causing you problems in the present. By watching the scenes, evaluating the situations, and allowing yourself to forgive, you will be able to understand that these are lessons. Upon forgiving and releasing, the present-day problem will no longer exist. Once you have the knowledge, any experience can become part of the past without negative association. You can ask to see the scenes in the mirror where in prior times you had a healthy attitude towards sex and where the loving and sex were at their best. And then understand where you are now to see the difference or misinterpretations and incorrect thoughts created by religious teachings, improper input from parents, and so on. Denial of sex and negative attitudes about sex can cause diseases. For example, certain types of colon cancer, bulimia, anorexia, nausea, various types of tumors, including fibrous tumors, excessive bleeding, and sexual frustration all may be caused by negative attitudes related to sex. Nausea can be caused by excessive fear and anxiety, or by resentment and anger, disgust and revulsion, and jealousy and envy. Then you were asked to leave the blue room and descend the stairs, where you found a lavender tunnel. You were told to go through the lavender tunnel, which would take you into a blue light. There you could put any inhibitions that you have or that you have tried to get rid of but have not into the blue light. You were asked to visualize them and see them dissolve away into the light and disappear forever. There you could ask to have a negative feeling removed, and it would be removed automatically. It would no longer have any power over you. Many times people recognize the problems intellectually, but do not seem to be able to release it. They know the answer, but cannot rid themselves of the thought. That is the purpose of the blue light, to remove incorrect thought and conditioning. Then you were asked to find the black eye at the end of the red point. This eye can be used to travel into other realms, dimensions, and planes. The purpose of this was to get greater knowledge, greater understanding, some of which is unknown to others. You first had to ask permission to travel to the many other realms, dimensions, and planes in the healing star. All you need to do is go through the black eye, enjoy the experience, and finally you were told you could ask the black eye questions about sex, equality, and your health. What were you told? Did it enlighten you as to things you were not formally aware of? This is a healing place for you, and this is all about energy and how it is useful to you or detrimental to your body. Then you were told to return to the yellow center, but first you were to bow in gratitude to the black eye before turning around and finding your way out of the red point. Now, once you went back to the yellow center, you were told to once again go into the water and the waterfall for a second purification. How did it feel? What did you see? Did you spend much time there, or did you return quickly to the rock? This was all dependent on the state of affairs of your sexual energy. Then you were asked to return to your body by first summoning all parts of yourself back from the journey, back into the you of yous, to re-enter into the body that took the journey. Then once you were anchored in with a deep cleansing breath, you were asked to write down everything. And now with this further information and understanding, you can elaborate on your notes. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe for weekly journeys and other adventures with inner work that will impact and improve your outside world. If you want to know more, join our Patreon for exclusive videos and the chance to analyze what these messages are showing us so you can uncover the gift that your guides have presented in the journey. I'm excited to walk this path with you.